called Ms. Barbour the clear choice, the first choice, the unanimous choice. There is a lot of initial public reaction already that is relatively critical of this choice, given some of the things that we've already discussed about at Cal. I guess I'm just curious, why was she such a clear choice for you guys when a lot of initial reaction based on some of her resume at Cal might lead other people, at least in the general public, to question the choice?
Okay, so first of all, I described that breadth of experience and everything from being a student athlete all the way to being an AD, and this is incredibly valuable. And I know, and most people that watch the whole landscape of management know that every opportunity can be a learning experience if you're the type of person that does learn from those experiences. But I think the other part of it is that through that due diligence, you have a lot more information than what is written in a paper. And I will tell you that hopefully you understand what I'm saying about the depth of information, but let's look at it this way. I can't see anyone who's gone through a severe budget problem that's had to fix it that comes out the other end with more friends than they started with. It's always the opposite. And so when you have those types of stresses, and you have a chancellor that says, okay, cut 5 sports, and you have an allegiance as a university to those 5 sports, as we would here, that doesn't put you in a particularly good position. But yet you have a responsibility to a university that in the California system went through severe budget cuts and everybody took it on the chin. So these are experiences where some individuals might be unhappy, but that's not the story that is significant there. The story that's significant is it was necessary. You take the steps to do it because it's necessary to protect your entire program and to protect your university. And in the case of Cal, it actually became a fundraising opportunity that helped save sports. A good story as an outcome. I would challenge you to go find any university that's gone through severe financial stress and have somebody come out the other end and not have a lot of people saying, well, why did you pick that sport? You should have picked this other sport, and not had ended up with detractors.
Okay. This is Audrey Snyder with Patriot News. Sandy, you mentioned all of the draws of coming here and the lore and everything like that. What are some of the challenges you see this job presenting?
Well, certainly there have been some recent challenges that I referred to the family in my remarks, and I think that's so important. I mean, family together can get through anything, and I think that actually is one of the beauties of this job and this opportunity.
Last fall, the basketball team and the football teams at Cal had, I believe, graduation rates of 38 and 44%. I was wondering, what is the athletic director's role in precipitating a good academic environment? And then Eric, also, how did that play into the decision process of the search committee?
You want to go first?
Sure. So, of course, we look at everything. And in that particular case, I made a call to the current chancellor to discuss the APR and what had been occurring at Cal. It was an interesting conversation because basically he suggested that Sandy was a champion for the success of the students, and she was actually putting considerable pressure to make sure that the situation improved. That's one. And the other part about it is that you watched a lot of things occur at Cal that occurred because of very significant budget cuts that, as we all know, rippled through the whole California university system and had a severe impact on athletics and even the budget for student advising and mentoring. in athletics. And so one of the things he mentioned to me was that Sandy viewed this as unacceptable and pushed hard for a report in the university that was focused on the student part of the student athlete, the report that is going to come out earlier this fall. I asked him if there was any issue in there with respect to Sandy. He said quite the opposite, that she's a champion for the student athlete, and the university perhaps should have listened to her a little bit more closely, and they would have been more successful. I don't know whether that last part's there. But
I'll take it.
okay.
I don't know that I could say it any better than Dr. Barron just did, but unacceptable is the first piece. And it was a combination of a number of things. I will tell you this, I learned some things from that situation that will benefit Penn State. And we are athletic programs, again, that are a part of a university. Our student athletes will be students first. Penn State is incredibly proud of the academic performance of their students, and we will continue to be.
Well, what did you learn that will benefit Penn State possibly?
Well, again, I think all of us in this room could tell you that we learn more from things that go wrong probably than our successes. And I think you'll learn about what kinds of pressures, if you will, what kind of autonomy you provide to certain aspects of an operation as a leader. I mean, we're a big department. I ran a big department at Cal. We're a big department here, and you have to carry, it's a fine balance between how much you're, as the director, as the athletic director, you're in the middle of it, and how much you leave to others. I think the important part for me is to set the right vision and the right message, and I want to be very clear about that. We are students first. We are about students first, and that 85% graduation rate is going to go to 90.